Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get your financial reading, okay? You will also have a love reading that I did as well earlier today. So we're going to use the green cards. All right, we got a few, we kind of got a few different cards I'm going to actually use to find out what's going on with you financially. What are the major professions that we're seeing? So let's go ahead, let's get into it. This is for Sagittarius. I really don't like the fact that 2 came out, but we'll see. That definitely tried to come out. Let's see what we got. You got the people you spend the most time with shape who you are. Say yes to the things say yes to the things you cannot do. You have unfulfilled, not very eventful, okay? You have outlook, and then you did have this extra card that came out with trust. Well, leave that as a heading. You know, I'm very curious as to why these cards came out for you. Now, we're asking for a financial reading. So now we have to really dig deep into these reads to see, you know, what is going on, why, you know, what's happening when it comes down to your money. Unfulfilled is just pretty obvious. It's just letting me know that a lot of you don't have the type of money that you want. You're not there. You have not been there. And this is what you're waiting for to change, possibly, maybe a raise or for some type of miracle to happen for your money to get better. Look at what popped out. This is what popped out as I was talking. You literally had mother lode and microphone. Some of you are, you know, you're not where you're not in your purpose because there's something about the expression, your expression. So let's say that right now you guys are working a job and you're like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. There's about to be some type of change. It makes sense. We talked about this before. There's going to be news coming up on the horizon, some type of phone call, a conversation, or something that is going to occur that is going to change your luck. There is success here, but I do feel that for a lot of you, I don't know, I feel like you are doing something and you feel like you're not being heard. You feel like you're working really, really hard and you're not being heard in some type of capacity. And it could be a social media thing. It could be a book that you're writing. It could be songs that you're writing, songs that you're singing. I always say food truck. I don't know why. That's like, I barely see food trucks, okay? It could be you being able to, it could be a principal, like maybe you're like, I've been, you know, a teacher for so many years. I have all these, you know, accolades and all, you know, a whole bunch of people who said that I'm a good teacher and that I could be a principal or the head of a school or whatever. But for some odd reason, it just seems like you're being, drowned out. Okay. So it's like you're not at your true potential. So I'm looking at this. There is going to be a change because 1 talks about a new beginning. So I do see that there's going to be a change. Okay. And like I said, this could be social media. Some of you guys are in communications or public speaking or whatever it is. You feel like that you're putting your heart and your soul into something and it is not very fulfilling. You're definitely not reaping what you sow because you're like, I'm sowing a lot here. I'm putting a lot of my time and my energy into this and I'm not seeing the results. I'm not seeing the benefit or the fruits of my labor. And I definitely see a lot of you are in that energy. So I feel like that's going to change. Those are the 2 cards that literally fell out as I was talking, which is crazy, okay? Let's see what's going to come out. This is for, let's get why the people you spend the most time with shape who you are. All right. Let's see what comes out. Thank you. You have symphony Here it is again with that like singing type of thing. And speaking of fruit, you also have the phone call. You also have, I just talked about that. You got a lot of communication. Whatever this is, it's about your expression. I mean, I don't know what it is that you're doing. It's like I hear you loud and clear, loud and clear. People hear you now. Whereas before they didn't. Maybe it was misunderstandings or people didn't understand you or something of that nature. I'm telling you right now, there is going to be people who are going to be around you who I feel is going to be, you know, is going to help you in some kind of way. Here it is again with abundance. That's the same thing as prosperity and that success, that jackpot. You have prosperity again. Wealth, fruits of your labor. I didn't even know this was on here. Fruits of your labor. I mean, people, okay, because I got collab on here. You could be collabing with someone or someone could come in and help you in some kind of way, which is the reason why I feel like there is some type of communication here. So I feel like there is somebody coming in. It is a book signing or something dealing with a book of poetry, a book of something that you're writing that you need people to know. You need people to understand your story and how you can help someone. Definitely feeling like an author. Yeah. I know I said a few other ones, but that's something that I'm seeing. You know, being on front and center, being on stage. Here it is with the microphone. Here it is with the stage energy. Again, that's what I'm saying. Whether you guys are an actor, you're on social media, you are front and center and everyone see you. But what if you're doing all of that? You're putting so much time and energy in something, like I said before, and no one saw you. No one heard you. There's about to be a complete change, which is the reason why the fruits of your labor is here. That means abundance is on its way. Absolutely. Are you going to answer the call, though? Are you going to be ready for it when it comes? I see a lot of singers. There could be a singer, a rapper. You use your voice, part of your voice. Communication, again, communication, talking, counseling, something like that. That I do feel like you guys are going to benefit from something that you do with using your throat chakra, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's go ahead. Let's get that say yes to the things you think you can do. Will you answer the call? Let's see what comes out here. This is for Sagittarius. I forgot that I wasn't shuffling on camera, and it wasn't on purpose. It's just because, and I gotta pull my arms all the way around. This is about you using your intuition, y'all. You got a lot of wands and a lot of Scorpio energy. There's definitely going to be some changes here for you. There is about to be a new beginning. I mean, I personally feel, yeah, look at this humanitarian work. You know you can do it. You know you have the ability to get something done. And that's what I'm seeing. Because you also had trust. Like, do you trust yourself that you can actually accomplish something bigger than what you think that you can accomplish? You know, sometimes you can feel that the work is just too big. It's too much, right? Whatever it is that you are doing. I totally see that for a lot of you, you are going to go and you're going to listen to your intuition. I do feel like you're going to say, okay, fine, this is it. Let's go ahead. Let's start this new chapter. And that's just what I'm seeing. I feel like there could be an organization that is going to help you or back you. I do feel like someone is going to come in and help you. I really do. Someone's going to help you get some things done. But again, like I said before, right before that, we talked about the people who are around you, right? We talked about the people who you hang out the most shape who you are. So if you're around people who are very generous, which is what we're seeing here, someone who's very generous and very loving and very caring and unselfish, I feel like you can get a lot of things accomplished. You can get a lot of things done. Okay. And again, this could be in a 9 to 5. This could be at your own business. Okay. I see you getting some stuff done. And I feel like there could be a new thing that a lot of you are going to be doing, which basically came out with the conclusion card. Okay. You got what it takes. You got what it takes. I don't know what this means. I don't know and I'm keeping it as general as possible. And I'm happy that I'm doing that, because I see a different things that you guys could be getting yourself into. Okay. You got what it takes. There's a lot of balanced energy here. You getting yourself back in order. I feel like you need to balance out, because there has been, I don't know, some of you guys may have filed for chapter 13, filed for some type of chapter or something. And I know that when it comes down to some type of filing for the loss of something, I don't know what of the other chapters, okay? I just remember that when I was in school. But I do feel like some of you guys may have filed for something dealing with a business that didn't go right. Yeah, so I do feel like the ending of hardships and not being able to pay for your bills, all of that is going to be over with. Let's get the outlook. Okay. It says staying power, backbone, being prepared. And I like this card because it literally says that improving your relationship with money. And I also see behavior patterns here. So be careful. This is also protecting your money, not having people come in and try to take your money. Ooh, fortified is like, make sure you're not putting your credit card online. Okay, so be careful about that. Again, a lot of changing the way changing behavior habits with spending is something that I am definitely seeing, because there is some tension in your finances, and there could be, unexpected loss if you don't pay attention to what you're spending. Right now, some of you guys, your money is at a standstill. So it makes sense for the reason why they're like, okay, hold on for a second. You can't be spending like crazy. You have to pay attention to that. Because you're curious, right? Oh, I want to know how this is going to look on me. I want to know what this is going to be like. Sometimes people spend money just based on the fact that they're just curious with, the product. Okay. That's like those infomercials. I'm going to go ahead and get the trust card. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. This is for Sagittarius. It's really hard for me using these cards. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard for me to use these cards. This is one of the cards that came out talking about a sense of freedom. Whatever you guys have been locked in, if you've been rejected from jobs, like if you put your job application in and you've been rejected and you still feel so confined, I do feel like there's freedom coming very soon. Okay. Some of you, this is totally off of the money situation, but some of you guys are waiting for someone to get out of jail. There's some type of like due process that I'm seeing here. Some of you guys may be on house arrest, or it could be something dealing with the court system. I do feel that, because I kept seeing fairness. I do feel like there's going to be something dealing with a due process, and then you're going to come out on top here. Let's go ahead. Let's get trust. So you have to trust the process. I get it. And there's going to be something that's going to happen very soon. It says within weeks. Something that's going to happen. I feel like you need to trust because, your resources, you're sapped of it, right? For a lot of you, you're running out of something, and that could be scaring some of you guys. Okay. There's really no flow of finances the way that you were used to. Or you could just be running out of funds. So that could be a little scary, but here it talks about trusting, that the universe will provide very quickly, actually, especially when it says within a few weeks, something could very well happen. And that's what's up with the whole telephone call, some type of communication that's going to come in here and change your life for the better. Okay. Give you some type of good news. All right. Well, this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius, for your financial reading. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.